it wasn't until a few weeks ago, and prior to that, I hadn't been too concerned about, my website or my WordPress security. I was concerned about my WordPress content and protecting my data from my database becoming corrupt, and I learned that the hard way. But that's not what I'm talking about today. What I'm talking about today is that I happened upon this article from Reuters, and it was talking about how sites are being hacked and turned into bots to then wreak havoc on banks and government entities and things like that. And I start to get concerned about whether or not could my sites become bots for criminals and things like that. And organized crime is a very big problem, so I really didn't want to have anything to do with that. And I was finding that there was quite a few articles dealing with this topic, and malware and bots and hacking and organized crime. And I happened upon another article, which I will show you here. And in this one, they actually talk about a wave of hacking attacks on US banks with botnets. And it explains how they actually hack into sites and then put a little indescript code in those sites, and then that site is actually operating within a network through servers and things like that, and it's just doing really bad things. And I said, oh, this is really not good. So I'm usually on a WordPress platform, and I use that for most of my sites as well as for my clients' sites. So I really got concerned about that, and I started researching into WordPress security and things like that. I came upon these interesting statistics. So in a 2011 white paper, it's saying that a website is hacked every 3.6 seconds. And 80% of web applications are currently carry high-risk vulnerabilities. So WordPress is a high-risk application. Since 2007, WordPress has revealed 60 security flaws on average each year. Now, granted, they fix them, but it is an ongoing issue. And the problem is that only 1/3 of businesses who fall victims to hacks have any idea of the problem specifically, or have any idea how to fix it. Now, what's even more scary than that is only 1 in 10 individuals or businesses fall victim are even aware that it happens. So that means 9 out of 10 websites out there that are hacked don't even know that they're hacked. So that is just crazy for me, and I had to figure something out, right? So right then and there, I knew that I had to take security more seriously, and that is why we're here today. So today I'm going to show you one of the security flaws in WordPress. It has to do with the admin default user that's created for you. You really have to do something about that. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to fix that and get rid of that security flaw, and what that's going to mean for your site security. Okay. On your screen, you see a blog that I just pulled out of the blue, and all I did was I searched in Google for posts by admin or posted by admin, and I ended up on this blog. But this really, this could be anybody's blog. If you probably still have admin as a user on your blog, and that's the security risk. So what I'm going to show you today is why that's important to fix and how to fix it, because the last little while I've been trying to figure out how to do it, and WordPress can sometimes be tricky. So I will save you the headache. I will walk you through the steps, and then you can fix your own blogs that way as well. Okay, so why is this important? Well, let's take a look here. I found this blog, like I said, and we are just going to log in. So pretend that I'm a hacker. Okay, so if I was to put admin here, let me just type that in here, admin, okay, and just put in any password and press login. It's obviously going to tell me I have the wrong password, unless I'm really lucky. So let me just not put that in the password key. Alright, so here's the message I get. You see, error, the password you entered for the username admin is incorrect. Now what did this just tell me? It told me that the username admin exists. So my hacking now is reduced by 50%. And not only do I not have to guess the username, I already know what the username is. So the only thing I have to do is set up my software and hack into the password. Now this is the scary part. Hacking a password takes about 10 minutes to crack on a WordPress blog unless it's a very highly secure password. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to get rid of the admin username and create a new username that has nothing to do with admin. Okay, so the hackers will then probably go on to other sites that use the admin username because it'll take them 50% less time to hack into those. Alright, so let's go back and I will show you now how to get rid of the admin user. I'll get out of Lonnie's blog because I don't know who Lonnie is. I'm sorry about that, Lonnie, if you're watching. Let's go into one of my blogs here just to there she is. Alright, so I'm going to log into this blog here, and I believe it does still have the admin as the username. Let's just see. And it looks like it does. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is log into your blog as admin. Alright, so once you're inside, what you want to do is go down to users and click your profile. Alright, so there's the username admin. And what you want to do, the first thing you want to do is you want to go and change your email address because chances are that you are going to want to continue to use that email address. So right now you see I have an email there. You can't see it, I've sort of blanked it out. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in another email address, a second account that I have, and that way it'll free up my email to use for the new account that I'm going to create. Okay, so what you want to do then is you want to go change your nickname because chances are you're going to want to use that as well. So what I will do is I'll just create a dummy nickname here and I will just call it nickname so that I'll know that okay. Next, what you want to do is go down and copy any important information you have in this user profile. Like here I have a Google Plus. I'm going to copy that so I don't have to and I will paste that into a text document so that I just have it available there. Okay. Alright, so let me go back to my blog here. So then what you want to do is just go down to the bottom and click on update in profile. Okay. Alright, so now that's done. What you want to do back is go to users, add new, and you're going to create a new user profile. Alright, so we want to create a new username, not admin. And let me just pull out my papers here and see what I want to create. Okay, so I'm not showing you my... Now the important thing when you create a username is that you don't put any of those funny characters like the @ symbol or things like that. They won't get, WordPress won't accept it. So just stick to numbers and letters. You want to make sure that it's something difficult or very random. So don't put like your first name, last name, or anything like that, or your email or things like that, because that's just easily hacked. Okay. Now here you can re-put your original email that you had in your admin profile, so that's why I said to change it before. And you need to create a password. Now for your password to be strong, you should have at least 9 characters. Where the WordPress recommends 7, but I say go for 9. Okay, 9 or more. You have to have a mix of upper and lowercase letters. You have to have numbers. You have to have the miscellaneous characters. And here's what I suggest. So you need a mix of all of that. It shouldn't be something that's easily recognizable, and it should be something completely random. Okay, so I'm just going to enter mine. Enter it again. Alright, so there's my strong indicator. I've got a mix of characters, letters, uppercase, lowercase, and it's completely random. Okay, what you want to do now is click on send this password to new user by email. You want to copy this and paste it into your text document. I will skip this step so that you can not see it, but trust me, it's there. Okay, and you also want to paste your username that you had created. So once you've done that, you can go and click on add new user. Oh, sorry, one last thing. Make sure that the user is selected as administrator. Then you click on add new user. Once that is all set, just go check your email to make sure that your new user was new user information was sent to your email. So just give me 1 second. Alright, so once you've confirmed that it is there, you can go and log out of WordPress, and now you log back in as your new user. Alright, so once inside WordPress as your new user, you go back to users and you click on edit for the new usernames. Here you go to all users. Go to the new username here. Click on edit and go down a little bit here. You can complete the profile, but I just want to give you a couple of important tips to enhance your security. So what you want to do is create a nickname here, not the same as your username. Okay, so the nickname here, I'm just going to create one like that, and then underneath you say display as your nickname, not your username. Okay, next thing you want to do is paste any information that you had copied previously from your other profile. You can paste that back in now. So for example, I had my Google Plus, and if you have any bio information, you can paste that in as well. Okay, once you're done all that, then you just click update profile. Go back to users, you select your admin user, which is your old profile, and then you click on bulk actions, delete. This is where people are going to get scared, and apply. Alright, so now people are saying, whoa, wait a minute, I had 20 posts. What's going to happen to the 20 posts? Don't worry, it's going to ask you right here, are you deleting the posts, or do you want to attribute the posts to a new user? So what you want to do is make sure that you attribute your posts to a new user, and I only have one available, right? This is the new one that I just created, and then I click on confirm deletion. So that is it. Your admin profile is now deleted from your WordPress. It is going to be difficult for somebody to hack because they will, one, have to figure out what your username is, and then secondly, figure out your password. So you've just decreased your likelihood of getting hacked by 50%. Okay, so this is the way you do it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below or anything like that. And strongly encourage you to visit our page. We do have a special offer right now, which is exposing the WordPress security issues, and we do have something very special for you there. So I encourage you to visit our site, themarketinggorillas.com, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.